give you the markets update now. The rand hovering at a two-week high against the dollar in early trade. It touched a 5-month low of 15 rand 39 against the dollar just more than 2 weeks ago. Now, to help us to help talk to us about the latest company news and market developments, we are joined by Karl Gevers. He is a portfolio manager and co-founder at Benguela Global Fund Managers. Karl, thank you very much for talking to us. The rand looking to be maintaining its yield advantage over the developed markets investments. Talk us through how the rand is trading in early trade. How are the markets?
Yeah, good morning. The markets, well, firstly, just on the rand, as you said, is quite strong, breaching the 14.70 to the dollar. And the main reason there is the Friday's Jackson Hole conference, where Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, indicated that while tapering will begin towards the end of this year in terms of the bond purchase program, interest rates will most likely remain low, and inflation is temporary in their view. So that boosted the appetite for risk assets. So the markets were quite strong on Friday, and this morning slightly mixed. But if we look at the rand, the dollar weakening on the back of that, and that being the main reason for the rand strengthening from Friday and continuing to do so today. Our local markets, marginally down this morning on the all share. Resources being again the better performers for this morning so far.
Yeah, let's talk commodities. Brent crude, the prices there remaining elevated at the start of the week ahead of that all-important OPEC Plus meeting, which is scheduled for Wednesday. Talk us through some of the factors that could influence trade there.
Yeah, so the oil price has been quite strong, one of the strongest weeks in a long time last week. There are two reasons. The one is the growing expectations that OPEC might resist raising output given the Delta variant impact on demand, and potentially that demand being impacted even worse as the Delta variant continues into other developed markets. But the other reason is that Hurricane Isla, which is hitting the Gulf of Mexico, will also cause disruptions, and on the back of that, oil trading slightly higher.
Yeah, let's talk company news. Leisure Group, Sun International, releasing its interim results for the 6 months, which ended on 30 June 2021. How has this group fared, Karl, in the period under review?
Yeah, I mean, for a leisure or hospitality company, it's been tough. So it's not a surprise that they're still loss-making. But I think the good news is that the loss has reduced. So it has been an improvement from I think they had in the comparative period a 7 rand per share loss to currently 3 cents per share. So quite a bit of an improvement there. A lot of cost cutting. There has also been an improvement in trading, given that the comparative period was quite a hard lockdown in the prior period. The other thing that also stands out is that they've had business interruption claims of 260 million, and that certainly will help the bottom line. But the debt levels have come down from over 11 billion to just over 7 billion. But a big portion of that was due to the rights issue that they had on the back of the financial trouble that they were in a year ago.
Yeah, let's talk Tiger Brands. It has approved the disposal of its 49% shareholding in the UACF. Talk us through that sale.
Yeah, so UAC Foods was a small business that Tiger Brands still had a 49% share of in Nigeria. And the business is non-core. It doesn't fit into Tiger Brands' strategic plan, so they disposed of that to the local partner that owned the other 51% anyway. So it's small in Tiger Brands' life. It's a positive. them having to focus on their local operations and getting their South African businesses back up to where they used to be. So I think it's a positive, even though it's small, in the life of Tiger Brands.
Sure. Final company that we are going to look at, Sea Harvest, also releasing its interim results for the 6 months which ended on 30 June. Give us a sense of how this group performed.
Yeah, so Sea Harvest reporting a headline earnings per share up 19.3% to 69.9 cents, so quite a decent result for the half. Margins have been up, so that's also positive. The one area where they're still struggling is on the aquaculture side, where there are still some issues. But overall, I think quite a good result, and the share price should react positively.
Karl Gevers, thank you very much for that markets update. He is portfolio manager and founder at Benguela Global Fund Managers.